Alrighty, welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. We have a very special guest with us tonight, Professor Meg. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. I'm super happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Also, I just noticed your sleeves, and I love the sleeves. It's amazing.
Yes. They were the closest ones I had. I just
Yeah,
grabbed them.
that's great. Do you have the sleeves with all the other evolutions on them as well?
No.
Okay.
No, I
What?
think sadly no. I'm very partial to Glaceon. I love her.
Okay. Yeah, Glaceon's pretty awesome. I love Vaporeon. Vaporeon's my
Yes.
favorite. So.
Mm-hmm,
Alrighty. Well, yeah. So now that I've already distracted myself.
mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. Real quick, tell everyone who you are. If people don't know already, which is kind of crazy at this point if they don't know who you are. So.
I'm the girl commonly found in boxes. I'm Professor Meg. I mostly at this point just hype train about board games on the internet. Um, yeah, that's what I do.
Awesome. Yeah. Well,
Nothing
thank
structured.
nothing structured. Yeah. You're primarily found, I think, on Instagram. You said you were going to start streaming again, right? Is that still in the books?
Yeah, I pretty soon, I'd say by the end of the month, I'll be on Twitch again,
Nice.
playing Gloomhaven. And maybe
Oh,
some Hearthstone. I really like Hearthstone, but I don't know if anyone, usually when I ask like my followers and I do polls, no one else really likes it. So maybe I'll find Hearthstone people, but I really enjoy it. So
I've never tried Hearthstone, but I will be very excited to watch you play Gloomhaven. So. Alrighty. Well, we are taking on the Hood today. So the Hood is one of the newer villains that has come out from Marvel Champions. And so we're taking on the Hood. I am playing a leadership group deck, and you are playing Gamora, right?
yes, I am
Excellent.
playing Gamora's base deck and we shall see how she does.
Awesome. I'm really excited. I love Gamora. I think she's awesome. Groot is actually, I think, probably my favorite Marvel Champions hero. And so I'm excited to play him as well. And so we'll see how it goes.
I like the team. I
I
like
like
the
the team. Yeah.
Mhm.
I really wanted to do Star-Lord, but the Hood and Star-Lord are not a good match. Like Star-Lord's ability really feeds the Hood, and I was like, I can't just lose
The Hood may
everything.
say differently. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Good
Alrighty.
thing no one's
So
playing as the villain.
yeah, no, man, that would be bad. I would just never win. Alrighty. Well, so we are playing on standard. We're playing with the Hood's modular sets. So we're playing, I think 1 through 7, and so we'll see what gets shuffled in and how that goes. But let's go ahead and get started. So we start out by reading making connections to the 1A. So it says set up, choose 7 modular encounter sets, which we did based off of kind of what it suggests in the Hood's book. And then choose one of them at random and shuffle them into the encounter deck. And so what I have done is I've taken one card from each of the 7 sets, and I need you to give me Rondo. Thank you for the follow. I need you to give me a number 1 through 7.
3.
3 from the top or from the bottom?
From the left, from the exclamation point side? If that's it, yes.
Okay, yeah, right here. So we've got Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde is actually probably, I think, the coolest one of these modular sets. So
I
it's kind of
knew.
fun. Yeah, exactly. So we'll take these, the Mr. Hyde modular set, which is 4 cards, and we'll shuffle them into the encounter deck right now. And so what's kind of interesting about the Hood and about Marvel Champions is like when you go through this deck, bad things happen. And as you play through the Hood, he adds more cards into this deck. But as he's adding more cards, you're doing worse. And so there's a little bit of a balance on how bad do you really want to do, because you'll be going through this deck more if you're not adding more in. And so it'll be kind of fun. But
Now, do you know the Hood in the comics?
I don't. I really don't. And do you?
I'm pretty familiar with the comics. That I read a decent amount of Marvel comics, but I don't know the Hood.
Yeah.
No, I wish I did now.
Yeah. It kind of makes me wonder if we're gonna see a show or something in the upcoming. Like, I'm not sure how connected FFG is with kind of Disney. or but like I mean they just did the Spider-Man movie and they just announced like a Spider-Man like big box expansion. So I'm wondering if we'll get a little bit of kind of
Insight.
insight there. Hey Josh, how you doing? So I am hoping. I don't know. He looks awesome. He looks like a badass, and so
Yeah, it makes me curious because of the shuffling in the different decks. It feels like, I don't want to say multi-dimensional, but like something like that where he's bringing in different.
so
I
what
don't know anything about him.
yeah, kind of the little that I know about him is that he kind of is really he's supposed to be really good at like amassing people and he kind of like runs like a street gang and like pulls people together. And so I think that's kind of the vibe that they're going for is that, as he's growing, he's starting to get more and different people to come in to try and be part of his whole crime thing. So, but
So more like a boss.
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. So, okay. So we immediately go to stage 1B, which is making connections. And it says, when revealed, each player must resolve the hood's foul playability in player order. And I guess this is the question. Do you want to be first player or do you want me to be first player for the first round?
How about you be first player?
First player. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I'm doing really well. I'm excited. It's always a good time when I'm playing Marvel Champions. How are you doing, Meg? Josh wants to know.
Hello. I'm doing great. I'm very excited to be playing a game with Nelson, right? That's what's exciting.
Yeah, we played Night of the Ninja at PAX, and that's really it, right?
Yeah, I guess that is kind of crazy that I didn't realize we quite hadn't played much of anything before.
Yeah, and like I was talking with some people when I got back from PAX, and they're like, "What do you play?" I was like, "Really, not that much. It was just like a lot of talking and meeting and going around and teaching games. It wasn't like I
Yeah.
didn't get to play a lot."
I demoed 2 games at PAX. Like we played Night of the Ninja, so that's maybe, and I played like maybe one other, but I only demoed 2 games that I had never played before.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Eldara Reborn and Tidal Blades 2.
Okay. Nice. Nice. I played Dice Throne with sheer boredom, and he's obsessed with that game. He actually sent me one of the little expansion packs, and I played it again last night with my wife. It's a fun game. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I really want to play that one now. I've seen him. I even like I was at a thing recently and he was there and he was finishing up a game. So I got to see the end of it, but I still haven't gotten to play it.
Yeah, it would be one that I think you would really like. I mean, it is, people describe it as Battle Yahtzee, and that's exactly what it is. So
I am fantastic at dice.
yeah. Perfect.
Okay,
Then you'd be fine. Okay, so the hood's foul playability. So this says discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card does not belong to the hood, then you get it as a face down encounter card, which we will resolve at the end of the villain phase. And so I'll resolve in my order. So it is part of the hood, and so that just gets discarded. I don't get deal for you. And then for you, it is actually not part of the hoods. It's your nemesis, or it's your obligation, and so you'll have to resolve that here in a second.
Okay.
So
great.
So just know that that's coming.
Awesome.
Alrighty. And so at the start of the game, we're an alter ego. You draw up to your hand size, which I believe is 6 for you, and it's 6 for me. And you can choose to discard any of these cards and draw that many more cards. So you get a mulligan. That's a pretty friendly mulligan. So I'm running a leadership group deck, and it's all about getting kind of my guardian allies out there, doing a little bit of thwart, a little bit of attack, but really making sure that they can take a lot of hits. And I drew Major Victory. Got Star-Lord. I've got a couple of these. Take one of those. I think
I'm gonna not take this one just because I don't want to.
Nice.
And sorry, this is me not being super familiar, but I know you paid the resources at the bottom to play the cards at the top. You can't have a stockpile though, right? That if I have one that has 2 resources, if something costs 1, I can't play 2 1-cost cards.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I might as well get rid of this one too.
Okay.
Should I show my hand?
Yeah, what do you got?
I have a lot of attacking.
Good. Yeah. So Gamora has a lot of cards in her deck that are, I don't know if I see any of them right now, but a lot of cards that are like, if you have, for momentum.
Yes.
So like that's like if you have played, I think, a previous attack card, then it gets better or something like that. And so what's really fun about Gamora is trying to figure out like the timing of when to play everything. So like your impede card, if you play it first, then it comes back to your hand and then you can use it again, or you can use it as a resource. And so
right.
And then cross counter, the one in the bottom left, I think that may be one of my favorite cards in the entire game.
Yeah, I read that as I was talking. I was like, that's pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah, because it's an attack, fort, and defense card. And so on your hero side of Gamora, it activates her ability twice. So it's an attack card, so you get to remove a threat, and it's a fort card, so you get to deal the damage. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Cool. I like that all of her stuff is so cheap too.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Alrighty, so I'm starting out in Alter Ego. As one of my actions, my Alter Ego action, I can place 2 growth counters onto Groot. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And Groot kind of, once these growth counters, he has a maximum of 10, but he has a lot of cards that like deal damage per growth counter or remove a growth counter to do something. And so that's why I was saying, like right before we started, is I want to be in Alter Ego fairly often so I can get these growth counters because it's maximum 2 around. So I'm going to flip up to hero. So, and then also just so you're aware, Meg, and so the chat is aware. So whenever Groot would take damage, you have to remove your growth counters instead. Oh. And so which is a double-edged sword, right? You don't take the damage, but also you lose your resources. So.
And then it goes to 0 and then it starts hitting your hit points.
Yeah. Also, so Josh knows these games so well, and I'm really glad that he always joins in because he picks up on these small rules. So what he is saying is that obligations are shuffled in after setup, and so you don't get your obligation. So we'll go ahead and resolve.
Oh.
So it is part of another encounter set. It is Calvin Sabo, so you will get that instead of your obligation, and then your obligation is shuffled in here.
Good.
And then we got Heck Yeah Gamora, baddest woman in the galaxy, and the combo queen. She really is. She's a lot of fun to play.
Sorry, Nelson. The cards that you mulligan out, do you shuffle those back in or do you just leave them?
Discarded.
Okay.
Yep.
I like my room.
What I think is funny is like Lord of the Rings, Arkham, and Marvel are kind of the big LCGs from cooperative LCGs from FFG, and every single one of them has a different mulligan rule.
Yeah. I like when it makes you take less cards.
Yeah.
Go back in and draw less.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's me being brutal.
Okay, so we are going to discard an I Am Groot and a Major Victory to play Star-Lord. And Star-Lord, when he enters play, I have to deal myself 1 face-down encounter card. So, and then I'm going to discard a Comms Implant and a Laser Blaster to play a Team Training, which gives all of my allies +1 health.
Nice.
So, then I'm going to, I guess we'll just, so we have 2 threat on the main scheme. Do you have anything that can take care of that, or should I try and figure out how to get rid of it?
I can definitely help. For 0, I can just play my 0 cards for free.
Yep.
Yeah, I can help.
Cool.
But if I get attacked, I could help more with that cross counter card.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we'll probably be fine then. We're only going to be adding 2, and so we'll get rid of it. So in that case, let's do some damage.
Yeah.
I'll attack with Groot.
I will also do that.
Good. Love it. Yeah, so I'll attack with Groot, I'll attack with Star-Lord, so that's 4 damage to the villain. So taking him down to 24. And that would be my turn. So what do you got?
Okay, so this is just me catching back up to Marvel Champions, but something like my interrupt, I would wait to play that. Would I also play the resource for it when I go to play it?
Yes.
Okay.
And so like for the cross counter, right?
Mhm.
At the end of your turn, we will both draw new hands. So you don't have to save a resource. You just have to save that card.
Okay. That helps.
Yeah.
That's where it's very different. That I think that's very forgiving that you get an entire turn and then you get to draw again. I think it makes it like more accessible, whereas like where the other games are a bit harder.
Yeah. This one is by far the easiest to come into and sit down at the table and play. Right? Arkham, you kind of have to play multiple games to get a whole thing going. And then Lord of the Rings is just not easy for new players at all.
How many threat is on it right now?
2.
She can really do a lot. I feel like
Yeah,
I also
Gamora's
don't want to
awesome.
save cards, but like,
Also, go ahead and take a look. What's your ability in Alter Ego?
oh yeah, I meant to do that. I can look at the top card, and if it's an attack or thwart event, I can draw it, which is an attack event.
There you go. Perfect. Nice.
Okay. I will do this for free. I'll play Set the Pace to remove 1 threat from the scheme.
Alrighty, real quick. So that's a hero action, so you have to be in hero form. So
Well, I can do that now.
yeah, you can flip up, but yep, perfect.
I should double check. Yeah, everything she does is hero action.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Oh, and then I'll get to remove again. So this is fine. All right, so I'll play this one first to remove a threat from the scheme.
Okay.
And then after I played that, I can deal 1 damage to him.
Yep, perfect. Down to 23.
And then for free again, I will do acrobatic move and deal 2 damage to him.
Nice.
And then
Since that was a tech, you get to remove from.
oh yeah, and then I can remove the other thwart.
Nice. Very nice.
And then I will discard first hit and impede to do decisive blow.
Nice.
And deal 7 damage because I've already played a thwart card.
Very nice. So he's down to 14 already.
Love her.
She's awesome. She's so much fun.
Okay. And then
Awesome.
I think that's all my things.
Okay.
That's crazy. She like attacks a bunch, but also her innate abilities. I do really like her already.
Yeah. Yep. And then so you will get to untap or unexhaust. We don't like to say untap because that's a magic trademark.
Oh. Can't I also base attack?
Yes. Yeah.
I will also attack.
Nice. So 2 more. Very nice. Yeah. And what's nice is you get to untap between your player and your hero phase.
It's very forgiving.
Yeah. And so, but you don't get to untap after the villain phase. So if you defend, you don't get to attack. So it's kind of nice. Josh says it's really hard to go back to drawing 1 turn or 1 card per turn in other games. Yeah. Especially with like Lord of the Rings, I just like cannot not run lore like the green cards because I'm just like I need more. I just need more options because I can't not do this. But oh man,
Yeah,
cool. Alrighty, so let's stand everybody up. It's on tap. We get to draw a card or draw up to our hand size.
No, which mine is smaller now, but that's fine.
Yeah. And okay. So now we start at the first thing that we do in the villain phase is we add 2 threat to the main scheme. So that's back up to 2. And then we resolve. So the hood checks to see if I'm in alter ego or in hero. I'm in hero, so he's going to attack me for 1. And 1 plus a boost card. And Groot over here is, I'm going to defend. And usually, right, I have 10 health, right? I don't really care if he's attacking me for 1. That's not a lot, but I have to remove these growth counters. And that's not optional. That is forced. You have to remove it. And I'd rather just not lose those. So that's why I'm defending. So 1.
You want me to defend you?
No, because he's going to attack you, and I want you to defend you.
I'm not gonna defend me. I'm too aggro.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 plus 0, and so my 3 defense blocks that.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay, so now he's attacking you for 1 plus a boost card. And if you have cross counter, you can play that after you. I don't know if you hold on to it or not. But
I did.
If you, okay.
Yeah.
I am Groot. I am Groot from the chat. The Diamond Edge. You are Groot. I am Groot. What I love about his cards is so many of his cards, all of his like action cards are like I am Groot, and then it's like I am Groot all capitalized, and then it's like I am Groot like lowercase, and then one of them's like we are Groot, and it's the theming is great. Okay, so 1 plus 2, so 3
right.
total damage.
So I'll do the cross counter, which I just don't know what I want to pay to get rid of it. I guess this one. I guess I'll get rid of Drax. Who needs him?
I forgot that Drax is in your deck. He's also in my deck, so that's kind of fun.
That would have been weird. All right, so when I would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. And how much is he hitting for? 3?
He hit you for 3, so
perfect. And then I'll deal 1 to him and remove 1 threat from this game, but I guess he doesn't have one.
So there's 2 threat on the scheme, and he has 14 health or 12 health left.
Okay, yes, then I will do that.
So hit him for 1 and remove 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then because it's an attack and a thwart, you get to activate Gamora's ability.
Because it's a different phase now?
Yes. It's the villain phase.
I will remove 1 more threat and deal 1 more damage.
And that's why that card is so cool.
That's very good.
Yeah. I love that. Nice. So he's already down to 10 health, 0 threat on the main scheme. I don't want to say that, we're doing good, because that's always when it comes back to bite us. So
I told you it was easy.
Yeah, so yeah,
it makes more sense to me that I like it, that it's the battle feels natural to how the combat would be.
Yes. Yeah. And I do want to tell this story. So when we were trying to figure out what we were going to play today, I was messaging Meg, and like I asked her what she had, and she said that she had the hood and the core set. And then I said, oh, like I haven't played a lot of the hood. And she said, yeah, I played like the introductory set, and that was really easy. And I thought she was talking about the hood. I was like, I really thought the hood wasn't that easy. I thought it was really hard. So I was like, okay, well, beef it up. Let's go. But no, you said you meant Rhino from the core, and I just misread. And I was like, geez, I'm really bad at this game. So
I think it's hard.
Nice. All righty. So we will deal out 1 encounter card per player. And so now we're both resolving 2, because you got 1 from the initial, and I got 1 because I played Star-Lord. Mm-hmm. And I'm first player, so I'll resolve mine first. Oh, good. Shadows of the Past. So I shouldn't have said anything, because this is where it gets hard.
Yeah.
So Shadows of the Past says you reveal your set-aside nemesis and side scheme. So I get Fernax and Blazing Inferno.
Nice. Great. That sounds fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. So Blazing Inferno comes in with 6 threat on it. It's a side scheme, and it says after the villain phase begins, deal 2 damage to each player.
Oh, okay.
And then Fernax is after Fernax activates, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. And so indirect damage is you can assign it however you like across all of your characters. But we don't want those, they're just bad. And then I have to take all of my, where did I put them? Oh, right there. To take all of these and shuffle them into this deck for them to come back. So that's always a good start. You always like to see shadows on the first turn.
was thinking about defending, but I think I'm just gonna take the damage.
So it doesn't happen yet. So it's when the villain phase begins, not ends. So we're good. So that was my first one. Oh, and then I have Mr. Hyde. Sweet. Well, that's great. So I have 16 health worth of minions in front of me. So
lovely.
Josh says Groot nemesis set is the worst. It is not great. It's not great at all. So okay, so Fernax is here. He's a 2 scheme, 2 attacks, 6 health, and Mr. Hyde is a 1 scheme, 3 attack, 10 health. And it says, when revealed, if Calvin Zabo is engaged with a player, which he's not, discard him, and then he attacks that player. So luckily he's not, but I think I know that we dealt you that card, and so I think bad things happen. So
okay.
Alrighty, so your cards. Hey, Calvin. So when revealed, if Mr. Hyde is in play, discard this card. Mr. Hyde attacks you with +2 attack. The attack gains overkill.
Oh, okay.
So so he's attacking me for 5. And we are okay. So I'm gonna have Star-Lord take it, I think.
Wait, he's attacking you?
He's attacking me. So it says that if Mr. Hyde is in play, we discard Calvin and Mr. Hyde attacks Josh. Josh, rules master. So this says Mr. Hyde attacks you with +2 attack. So is Mr. Hyde attacking Meg, or is Mr. Hyde attacking who he's engaged with? So I've never seen he attacks Meg. Huh? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I was pretty sure it was coming for me.
I've just never seen a minion that's engaged with a player attack somebody else. That's new to me. So that's kind of fun.
Dick move.
Yeah, it is a dick move. Okay, so he's attacking you for 5.
Like I should just take it, right? I don't know what else to do. I want to attack next round and kill one of them or something.
Oh man.
I don't even think I can, but
so what I will do is I'm going to
yeah.
I'm going to step in. Star-Lord will take it here. So Star-Lord takes it. So it's
kind of romantic.
Right? Yeah, that's thematic. Yeah. I love that. That's great. So
I feel bad though. I don't want to make you take it.
No, but it's fine. It's fine. And then that preserves you. And this is really what my deck is built to do. I just didn't expect to have all of these out real quick. So, but Star-Lord's going to step in. So Mr. Hyde's going to do 5 damage to Star-Lord. Star-Lord has 3 health left. So Star-Lord dies. And since he has overkill, then the rest of the damage rolls back to me. And so 2 damage rolls
to you or me?
Me, because whenever one of my allies defend, then I become the active defender.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh says I could still block with Star-Lord. So I'm glad we're thinking on the same wavelength here, Josh. And
he deserves it for what he did in Endgame.
That's true. Yeah. So 2 damage rolls to me. So I remove 2 of my growth counters. So I'm still at full health. So there's that, which is nice.
That's true. You can take it.
Yep. Okay. Now your second card.
One.
Yep. Great. Okay. So it's self-experimentation side scheme. So when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile from Mr. Hyde and reveal him.
Oh.
He's already out, so we're good. When a brute enemy would take any amount of damage, remove that much threat from this scheme instead. And so this is a brute enemy, and so we can't really damage him. We have to get rid of this side scheme instead. So this is what we call a great start. And that comes in with 10.
So now that card, it can almost like take damage to take it off, or we can take it off with thwarting.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's just now the way that I look at this is now Mr. Hyde is 20 health.
Yeah.
Which
you had to draw that card.
Yeah. That's on me. So we've got that, and we've got Blazing Inferno. I think that Mr. Hyde sucks to have out, but I think it's I think we should probably get rid of Fernax and Blazing Inferno first, because that 2 indirect damage every single, or 4 indirect damage every single turn is just going to kill us real quick. So,
Agree.
and we can't defend against that. So, okay, well, you get to be first player now. So, your turn. Yeah. Josh says, I was going to say Hood and Standard isn't too bad, but getting Hyde and Groot's Nemesis up front changes things. Yeah, it'll be a fun game.
All right. This is all my stuff. So you want to go thwarting over like even attacking things first?
That
would make the most sense to go like full thwart.
Full thwart. I don't know. I think that, so I have Fernax.
I can only do one or the other pretty much. Like I could either hit hard somewhere or thwart hard somewhere. Not even that hard. I don't
know. Let's hit hard.
Okay. Well, I'm not even sure I'm gonna hit hard.
Okay. Well,
if I say that. I can draw my top 4.
Okay, cool.
For an attack.
Okay, nice.
So like I also need an attack that only costs 2 after that. Or I could definitely thwart.
How much can you thwart for?
3, then +1 for my 3, and then I would do damage. I'll do the attack one. I think that's more me.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. 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 Shuffle your deck. Should I not put those cards back in? It doesn't.
What does it say?
It says search the top 4 cards of your deck for an attack event and add that card to your hand. Shuffle your deck. It does not say what to do with the remaining 3 cards.
So search just says it's basically look at it and put back.
Okay.
So yeah. So you
I should shuffle though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now I can do these. I will pay these 2 to do decisive blow.
Nice.
For 4 damage.
4 damage on Hood, on Fernax. Be nice to get Fernax out of here.
Do that one.
Yeah, because he's just gonna do 2 damage every single round.
And then I can remove 1 threat from a scheme.
Cool.
And then actually, I'm gonna flip.
Okay.
Before I flip, should I? Because I don't need to heal. I could thwart or attack. I could thwart again.
Or can you attack Fernax and kill him?
I can only attack.
And he's got 2 life left.
Oh, I thought you had 4. Yeah, I will attack him for 2.
Nice. Thanks.
And then, oh, never mind. And then, even if she's tapped, I can use her ability, right? Or no? Okay. Yep. So I will just do this. I think this shouldn't be in my deck. I think I sleeved this by accident.
Which one is it?
If I drew my obligation, that's wrong.
Nope. Yeah, that one.
Whoops.
That should be in a.
Okay. And it is. It's an attack. So I will just keep this, and that's my go.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so on my turn. We are going to discard an energy to play a rapid response. And so a rapid response says that after an ally I control is defeated, I can discard rapid response and put that ally back into play with 1 damage on it. And then I'm going to discard Vine Spikes to play a Fertile Ground, which if I'm an alter ego, then I can place 1 growth counter on Groot and draw a card. So now I'm placing 3 instead of 2, which is nice. And so I think, okay, so here's the question. So we have a threshold of 10 here. The hood, we're placing 2, so we have 8. Mr. Hyde's going to put 1 on, so that's 7 left. The hood is going to scheme against you, and I usually think that it's going to be +2 to whatever his value is. That's probably about average. So that's going to be a 4. I'm trying to figure out if I should go down to alter ego. I think I'm going to. Life's more fun when you risk it, right? So I'm going to flip down to alter ego. I'm going to place 3 growth counters on me, exhaust fertile ground, and draw a card. There's the really capital I am Groot. And then that would be my turn.
Okay.
So in between, when you're drawing back up, you have the option to discard any cards that you don't want. So
I'll keep mine. I forgot when I was leaving it, the Angela's in this deck, and she is just very cool.
She is really cool, yeah. I'm gonna have 6. I'm gonna hold on to big I am Groot.
Okay.
Then root stomp. 6. Cool. All righty. Okay, so let's go into villain phase. We're placing 2 threat on the main scheme. And then the hood is going to scheme against, oh wait, actually, when the villain phase begin, deal 2 indirect damage to each player.
Oh yeah.
So you take 2 damage and I take 2 damage?
This is my first damage.
Oh no. And you actually get to untap.
Oh yeah.
Great. Okay, cool. So take the damage, place it there. The hood's scheming against you for 1 plus 1. So that's 2. And then it says, after this activation ends, resolve the hood's foul play ability. So we'll discard the top card of the deck. And if it's not part of the hood, then you get it. It is part of the hood. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay. Now he's scheming against me for 1 plus a boost card, which is 1. So 2. And then Mr. Hyde is going to scheme for 1. So we're up to 7 out of 10 on the main.
I can help with that.
Cool.
I can help with a lot of things, hopefully.
Good. Now we have to do bad cards. Alrighty, so your bad card is Red Hood's pistol. So we have to attach this to the hood, and it gets +1 attack and +1 scheme.
Oh, great.
And then as a hero action, we can spend a mental and a physical, or like a blue and a red resource to discard that card.
Okay.
So then, no, drew advance. So the hood schemes. So we may get to shuffle some more cards in here. So now he's scheming for 2 plus a boost card. Don't let it flip if you can help it. Well, I don't know, Josh. 2 plus 2 is 4. So yeah, we're flipping it. We tried. Okay, so promise prosperity. So when revealed, choose 1 set aside modular encounter set at random, then shuffle it into the encounter deck. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Okay, so Meg, this is where I need you to give me a number 1 through 6. Oh, forget I said anything.
Okay.
1 through 6. What are we putting in?
The exact middle. Oh, there is no. I said that. I'll go 3 again.
3 from the top or the bottom?
The bottom.
Okay, so we've got the Brothers Grimm.
Okay.
Okay, so shuffle this guy in. I mean, let it flip. It's a good thing, Josh. That's what Josh meant.
Let it flip.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
We want to feel like we earned this, okay?
Yeah, exactly. And we put an acceleration token on this. This is starting with 4. So there's still some scheme to do. And it says, when revealed, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability in order. For each player who does not dealt 1 face down card, place an additional 2 threat here. So you first. It is part of the hoods. Great. So you don't get it, but we place 2 threat here. So we're up to 6. My turn. It is not. It's going to be caught off guard. And so I will resolve this. Josh, do I resolve this now or next time? I think it's next time. Because it's dealt to me as a face down encounter card. And I think it's like it's a weird rule, right? The hood is what really kind of messed it up. Because I
say we just forget about it.
Okay, yeah, we'll just toss this over there.
That one doesn't matter.
we don't need it. We don't need it anymore.
That is weird that it would make you hold it till the next turn.
Now, okay, Josh says no. Okay, so I have to discard an upgrade or a support I control. I'm going to discard the rapid response. And the reason being is I have another one in here somewhere. Well, that was fun. I shouldn't have said anything. That's on me. You never have cards left over. Okay. It's good to know. Okay, so I'm first player now.
I couldn't remember.
Oh, man. Okay, so I start out. I'm going to exhaust Fertile Grounds to place 1 growth counter onto Groot and draw a card. Hey, I am Groot. And then I'm going to add 2 growth counters. So I'm up to 6, which is nice.
That is good.
I will flip up to Big Groot. Let's see what we can do. So how much threat can you remove? Hey, D20's here. He's having his drink.
Hello. So I can search for any thwart card and add it to my hand next thing. I don't know how much I'm supposed to just say that in Marvel. I can remove like 8. 9.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
Well, yeah, because I have energy.
Okay. Cool. Very nice. Well, I am a fan of that. So in that case, I really want to get Yondu out. I feel like Yondu would be fun to get out there, but
we're trying. I don't know. We may get crushed.
Just kind of here, needed to watch you two crush it. Yeah, and we are getting crushed. I mean, crushing it. Yeah.
We have almost as much HP as the villain.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So I think that's what I want. So we're gonna play the long game and just hopefully that we survive a little bit longer. So I'm gonna spend 4 cards to play Yondu.
Okay.
And then I'm going to discard an I Am Groot to play an Inspired. So attached to an ally, he gets +1 thwart and +1 attack.
Nice.
So what's nice about Yondu is he doesn't take damage whenever he attacks. So he's just kind of a free 2 damage. He does take damage if he thwarts, but not if he attacks.
That is cool.
So you can remove 9. So in that case, let's Is it, how is it broken up? Can you do like, is it 9 off of 1 or is it like 2
No.
2? Okay,
It would be
okay.
2 1. So it might actually be more. It would be 5 2 1 and 1. That's 9.
Okay, sweet. Jason says that he loves your EV sleeves.
Thanks.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to thwart 3 with Yondu off of Blazing Inferno. So that only has 2 left on it.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attack Mr. Hyde with Groot for 2, which removes 2 from self-experimentation, which leaves 8 on it.
Oh, technically I can thwart 2 more if I don't base attack.
Okay.
I always forget that they just can do their own thing too.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my turn. Your go.
Okay, I can go above my hand limit, right? Or
yes.
Okay. Like I can draw my turn and then it's the end of your turn. Or do you ever need to go down?
Yes, at the end of your turn, you need to go down.
Okay.
But because you're paying for cards with your cards, it's very rare that you would ever have more than your hand limit. So.
Okay. I'm going to do that and hopefully draw this card. And nice. I do because it's a thwart. I think I kind of needed that to do all this, but it worked out. And I'm going to switch to my hero side.
Nice.
And I will, for 0, remove 1 threat from a scheme.
Okay.
So I'll do the one that has the 2 on it.
Okay. That goes down to 1. Then you get to do 1 damage when you do that.
Oh, yeah. I'll wherever you think.
I think probably let's hit Mr. Hyde, which removes 1 from the side scheme.
Yes.
So now we have 7, 1, and 6 on the main.
All right. And then I will play the energy and first hit to play hit and run, which is an attack and a thwart. And I will deal 2 damage and remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Nice.
And then because of that attack, I want the one I removed from her to be the one that's left on the 1 with 1.
Awesome. Okay, great.
So then, yeah, I should do 2 damage somewhere and 2 threat somewhere.
Okay. You want to just take self-experimentation down to 3 thwart?
Right, like do all 4 of it there?
Yeah.
Kind of? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And then okay. And then because that one was an attack, I will pay these 2 to play forward momentum and remove 5 threat because I played an attack. So now I can do 5 from. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So
I'm only going to be able to do 5 and then 2.
5 and 2. Okay. So in that case, actually, because you have that, let's leave.
Should I have done 2 damage to Red Hood?
Yeah, let's do 2 damage to Red Hood instead.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then 5 off of self-experimentation. That's epic. That's gone. Now we just have 10 health, Mr. Hyde.
And then.
Love it. Nice. Very nice.
Did I deal the 1 damage from playing a thwart card? I must have.
Yes,
I think I did.
that was your first one.
Then that's. Oh, wait. Oh, no. And then I can base.
Yeah.
Whatever. So should I attack for 2 or thwart for 2? Thwart? Again? Because I can probably attack for 8 next round. I'm going to draw 5 more cards.
Yeah, let's maybe take 2 off the main.
Yeah.
Just
I think that makes more
I'm
fun.
afraid that we're gonna just can't move right along and just die real quick. So
that was fantastic.
Yeah, very awesome turn.
I like it.
Yeah, nice. So we will ready up, draw cards. Hey, we are Groot.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Okay, sweet. Okay. So at the start of the villain phase, we're going to add 3 threat to the main scheme because of that acceleration token. So that's up to 7. Then the hood is going to attack me for 2 plus a boost card. I will defend with Groot. Yeah, I'll defend with Groot. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So I remove 1 growth counter. Then Mr. Hyde is going to attack me for 3. So I will just remove 3 growth counters. So I'm down to 2.
Not great,
Not great.
but it's okay.
It's fine. And then Red Hood's going to attack you for 2 plus a boost card. Are you defending or anything?
No.
Okay, so 2 plus we get another pistol.
Okay.
So it's
Great.
just 2 damage.
Okay.
So Josh says, can we just tank Hyde? May not be worth investing it all.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Good plan.
Yeah.
I like
plan.
tanking. I can pivot.
I'm good with that. Just kill. I mean,
I
if
do
we
a little
just
bit of
rush
both.
the hood, if we just rush the hood, I mean, he
Would've
has
done
8
that last
health
turn.
left. Yeah, might as well. Yeah,
You didn't have to ask me
I like
twice.
that. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Okay, sweet. So now we're doing bad cards. My bad card is Gang Up. Ugh. When revealed, the villain and each minion engaged with me attacks. That's a bummer. Okay, so we'll just take it. So 3 plus a boost is plus 1 is 5. So we'll take 2, 1, 2, 3 off of Groot. Oh wait, I took it off the villain. And then Mr. Hyde is going to hit me for 3. I'm just going to take it. It'll be fine.
I don't know.
Down to 2. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. And then yours is the Hyde formula. When revealed, if Calvin Zabo is in play, he schemes with +3. If Mr. Hyde is in play, give him a tough status card and he attacks you, even if you're in alter ego form. Yeah. Okay. So Mr. Hyde gets a tough status card and he's attacking me.
Right.
We're gonna have Yondu take it. So unfortunately, Yondu dies, and I got rid of my rapid response.
R.I.P. Yondu.
It was a good time.
Schematic.
Sheer boredom. Are all Meg's cards sleeved? Yes, they are in the Epic Eevee sleeves.
Yeah. So pretty.
They are awesome. Alrighty, you get first player.
Okay, sure. Sure, why
So,
not?
yeah, so I would suggest that you try and stay in hero form this round.
Okay. And I should just go phase?
Yeah.
All right.
Blood makes the grass grow. I take it back. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Go. I will pay these 2 to clobber for 3 damage.
Let's do it.
Remove a thwart, and because it's my first card, it gets to come back to my hand.
Nice. 3 damage on the hood.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And you know what? I'm going to do the same exact thing again. So 3 more. And then I'll do 2 more.
So, okay. So 3 and 2, that puts him over to his next phase. Very nice. Okay.
That's
so
every card I have.
Love it. So the hood, round 2. When revealed, choose one side modular expansion at random. Alrighty, Meg, I need number 1 through 5.
Is it going to be 3 again? Do 1.
1?
Do
From
the
the
very
bottom?
top. No,
Very
yeah.
top.
We'll go from the top this time.
Got the Sinister Syndicate.
Okay.
Oh, that's Beastie Boys.
Sheer boredom. I'll give you some sleeves. I have some printed sleeves. We can find the Pokemon that suits you.
Yeah, Josh,
But then-
Carver pings a thread. I took it off of the main.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. What would cheer boredoms? Scyther? Like, right? Like,
Yeah, or yeah, like scissor,
yeah, Scizor. Yeah, Scizor. There we go. That'd be perfect.
steel type.
Yes.
And
like hair cutting.
I was trying to think of there in one of the games you get I forget what the poodle dog is now. This is me being a fake Pokemon professor. I forget, but it's a poodle. Oh gosh, whatever. But you can in one
is
of
it
the
like
games,
Dole City? Dole
no,
Kitty or something?
someone in chat. There is one called Delcatty.
Dole Kitty, yeah.
There's a dog that is like Foofy. Frou Frou? It may be called Frou Frou.
Okay.
Can't confirm. But in one of the games, you can take it to a shop and get its hair done and stuff. So you can get it like, you can change what it looks like.
That's fantastic. I love that. I love that.
All right.
You're good?
Yeah, I guess. So we should draw back. Did you draw back?
No, I still have to take it. I still need to take a turn. Because you went first that time.
So back and forth when it's only 2 players, I can't remember where we were.
Yeah, it messes with me too. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do something really sad. Throw away a root stomp and a fruition to get rid of one of these hood pistols.
Okay.
I say it's really sad because I really like fruition, but it'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to flip over to alter ego. I'll exhaust fertile ground to draw a card. Hey, a fruition. Perfect. That's good karma. That's good karma right there. And place 3 onto Groot.
Taking those back like it's nothing.
Yeah. I will play a fruition to place 2 growth counters onto Groot, going up to 5. And cool. That'll be my turn. That was a boring turn, but I feel like that's what we kind of needed. I just can't die.
Is your HP really just 2?
Yeah, it's not great.
I think I didn't realize that happened.
Yeah, it went fast. What the problem is Mr. Hyatt over here is hitting for 3.
Yeah.
So okay. So that's my turn. We'll ready up. Draw 2. There we go. Okay, sweet. Okay.
All right.
Huge. I'm actually in love with this hand, so cool. So now we just have to survive. Okay, so 3 go onto the main scheme. The hood is going to attack you for 2 plus a boost card.
I'm gonna cross counter. It's callback.
Nice. Okay.
So I'll pay this to cross counter and prevent 3.
Okay. So he's attacking for 2 plus a boost card. And so the Josh, does boost card take place before or after? I think it's before a defense card, right?
Yeah, because it says when I would take the amount of damage.
Gotcha.
So you'd probably finish that part, and then it would be when I'm taking the damage.
I think so. I think.
Oh, hi.
So, do you have a friend?
I do.
Nice. Love it. Boost happens immediately. Okay, so that's a little unfortunate. So you get stunned.
Oh, great. Oh, so but then I can choose not to have played this.
Yeah, so you choose not to have played that. So you're stunned, which means that the next attack you don't attack. So, but you only take 2 damage.
The entire attack doesn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But I don't take damage.
You take 2.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think you're down to 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay.
Okay. And then the hood is going to scheme for 3 plus 1. So that's 4. So we're at 9. So we're going to go up to 13. out of 16. And choose and discard one identity-specific card from your hand. Okay, well, that's lame. We'll discard Lashing Vines. And then Mr. Hyde's going to scheme for 1. So we're up to 14 out of 16 on the main.
Okay.
So I think based off Josh's previous advice, he says to let it go to the next one. I don't think we should do
that. But so because it's his villain HP, right? Ooh.
Yeah, so he's oh no, it's not. Thank you.
He should be at 14,
32.
16. Oh, 30. Neither of those are right.
Yeah.
But it should be the 16 times 2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
16 times 2. Great. Thank you.
That's not super obtainable.
Oh, man. Okay. So now we're doing bad cards. So you get 1 and I get 1. Yours is the villain attacks you.
Okay.
Okay. So he's attacking you for 2 plus a boost. I would recommend probably defending here, because I don't want you to die. Because if it's 2, then.
All right.
Okay. So 2 plus 1. So you defended for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So you're down to 3. I'm down to 2. We're fine. We're having a good time.
Fine.
And then mine is Wilt. Oh, good. It's the Groot player. Oh, geez. Okay. So I can exhaust my alter ego to remove this from the game, or remove 3 growth counters from Groot, and discard it. I think I'm going to remove 3 growth counters. I don't want to do that, but I have to do that because I need to heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm first player. Okay. We're fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything is awesome. Okay, so starting out, I'm going to place 3 growth counters on me and draw a card. Okay. Then I'm going to flip up to Big Groot. I'm going to discard a strength to play a nowhere. So nowhere says that play only if I have the guardian trait, which I do. I get to increase my allies by 1, so now I can have 4 allies. And then after any player plays a guardian ally, I can exhaust nowhere and draw a card.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard a Welcome Aboard to play a Martin X, which allows me to exhaust nowhere to draw a card. I am going to, I really don't want to get rid of rapid response, but I think I probably have to, because I really want to play We Are Groot. I'm going to do it. I feel like that's probably.
Go with your gut.
So I'm going to discard a rapid response. No, I'm going to hold on to rapid response. I'm going to overpay. I'm going to play a genius to play We Are Groot. So remove up to 4 growth counters from Groot. Choose that many friendly characters. Give those friendly characters a tough status card. So I'm going to remove 3. So I'm going to go down to 2. And then you get a tough status card. And then I'm going to give 1 to my ally and Groot. And real quick, I'm going to actually have thwarted with Martin X before I did that. So
Okay. Allow it.
Cool. So you have a tough status card. You're also stunned, which is kind of a bummer. But we're doing okay. I will attack with Groot against the Hood. Or should what before I do that, what does your turn look like?
So I'm tough from you too. Not that super matters.
Yeah.
Or at least for like the immediate future. I was just gonna do damage.
Perfect. Okay. And I completely had a brain fart. Instead, I'm gonna have healed before I flipped up. So I'm gonna go back up to 6 health. I think that's better than doing anything else. So you're gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah. I'm basically, I think, gonna do the same thing I did last time.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So in that case, we have 32. We'll be good. We'll be good. Let's do it. Okay. Your turn. Do the damage. Do all the damage.
I will start off with clobbering.
Stage 3 of the scheme will kill us. So
should I not just do damage? I think I could remove 3 from the scheme.
Yeah, let's do that and don't flip to alter ego again. Because you're tough, you'll prevent the next damage you take. So you can we have like a round where we can kind of.
Oh, and my next attack isn't gonna do anything.
Oh yeah, you are stunned.
All right, well then I guess I'll do that. So I will do. I hate to get rid of clobber. I have like 2 in my hand, but the one I would be holding on to is cross counter. So I think that makes the most sense. But it sucks. So I'll get rid of those 3 to play hit and run. So
Nice.
I would deal 2 damage, but I don't think I deal any.
So I think, unfortunately, I think if you're stunned, you don't get to do any of the card.
Any part of it?
Any part of it, which is dumb.
Well, then we should just clobber because then.
Yeah, let's just clobber.
We'll at least get rid of that.
Yeah.
I'll do that and these 2. Do you think I can't return it to my hand either? Probably not.
Josh.
I would assume not if none of the things happen. So I'll get rid of those 2 for it instead then.
Yeah, I think you do just discard the card. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't get to do other stuff, then I don't see why that would stay. Okay. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Because I was stunned.
Uh-oh. Can we remove 1 threat from the scheme? Or from the main scheme?
I can't.
Hmm.
The only way for me to have removed Thor is if I wasn't stunned.
Okay, so Josh says that you still played it. So
would you still get to remove the 2 threat then if this was the card, if I played hit and run? Whoa. Would I be able to do that? I don't know if it's even gonna focus on it. Or if he might just know the card. But if remove 2 threat,
it still triggers
why
her
it would
ability.
be able to come to my home but not remove the threat.
So it still triggers your ability. So that's good.
Yeah, I would say if we're all following the same logic, if I'd still get to return the card to my hand, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to remove the threat because that's not part of the damage or the attack.
It would cancel all of hit and run, but you still get to trigger the threat and the ping damage.
Well, then I'll only pay 2 to do the clobber. So then the clobber just wouldn't come back to my hand.
I think clobber still comes back to your hand, but it still triggers your ability.
That doesn't make sense if clobber would come back to my hand, but like the other one wouldn't do all of that thing. Or is it because it's at them and not?
Does clobber? I think the difference is clobber says if this is the first card you played, and so since you technically played the card, I don't know. I'm so confused now.
Yeah. I think it would make more sense to play just the clobber for the 2. If we're in this way. Because the only other thing it would do is 1 extra damage.
Extra damage.
And it would cost me an extra card. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, and then,
and
then
then
if that comes back, then are you able to play Clobber again?
Oh yeah, I can.
Nice. Okay.
So then I can deal 3 damage.
Okay, sweet. Stun doesn't cancel the whole charge, just cancels the attack part of it. It still counts as played. Got it. Okay, so I was just completely wrong then.
It's complicated.
It is very complicated.
Oh, no,
hey, kitty cat.
She went from one camera to the other.
Love it.
Hey.
Okay, so with that knowledge, what do we want to do?
2 damage. 3 damage. The 3 clobber damage.
The 3 clobber damage.
And then for one of the attacks, you had me thwart, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's a very, yeah, it's crazy. Okay. We're good.
You mean they didn't expect this situation to come up when they made the game?
Yeah, right? Come on. What were they thinking? Okay. So we have got 12 on the main scheme. The hood's at 29 health. And we're good. Okay. So let's stand everybody up.
I'd say we just go for killing him. And we can do 29 damage in the next round.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad. Well, okay. Okay, so we're adding 3 to the main scheme, so that's up to 15. That's a bummer. And then the hood is going to attack me for 2 plus a boost card. We will Martin X will defend. So the boost card is choose and discard an upgrade I control. I don't have an upgrade. Nice. Go team. So I can't discard one. And then that knocks the tough off of Martin X. Then Mr. Hyde is going to attack Groot, which will knock the tough off of Groot.
Okay.
Now the hood is going to attack you for 2 plus a boost card. And since you're tough,
I'm okay.
Just let it hit. Plus 0, so knocks off your tough. Okay. We're doing good. We're having a good time. Okay, so cool. Okay, so bad cards. We've got 1 for me, Speed Demon. So when a character attacks Speed Demon attacks that character. Okay, well, that's annoying. Okay, and then yours is Unbreakable Thread. So attached to a Mystic minion. We don't have a Mystic minion. So if we cannot, we attach it to the villain.
Great.
So this says, after the attached enemy activates against you, discard this card, choose and discard 1 ally support or upgrade you control, and deal yourself 1 face down encounter card. That's gross.
Yeah.
I don't love that. I don't really love that. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, you are first player.
Okay.
What do you got?
I don't know.
I think, can you thwart at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. I will attack for 2 damage and thwart 1.
Okay. Off of the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense, right? To just go at him. So
I think so, yeah.
So I'll do 2 to him and then take the 1 off, and then I will I have strength, so I'll pay that. And this one to play hit and run.
Nice.
So now my thwart, I'll get to do a damage. So I'll do an extra damage to him. So I'll deal 3 damage to him.
Very nice.
And remove 2 threat from the scheme.
Very nice.
And then should I could I could either attack him or thwart. I was like, should I try to recover? But I don't think so. Attack him?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'll do 2 to him. And then do you have it like, do you think it's fine if I do flip, or if I flip, it'll make our main one go up?
I think if you flip, it'll make our main one go up. But I think we'll be fine. Because I think I have I'll be able to have him not attack you. So
you mean if I do flip or if I don't flip? If I don't flip.
Yeah, if you don't flip, I'll be able to defend for you.
Okay.
So I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Okay. Gross.
When you run out of your deck, do you just shuffle it?
You shuffle it, but you also get a face down encounter card.
Okay.
So it's kind of annoying. Okay, so two, three. What? Sitting at 6. Trying to figure out. I'm doing math. Okay. Josh, another rules question. So if I step in and I take damage, does that is the hood then considered to activate against me? So my question is, if I have rapid response on the table, I step in and take an attack from the hood, does the unbreakable thread then activate and I have to discard rapid response, or does Meg have to discard a upgrade? Stage 3 won't kill you immediately. It just makes it much harder. You can kill the turn after it flips, should be fine. Okay.
Believe in the damage in the heart cards.
Yeah. So let's see what Josh says.
Okay, while we wait on that, it's gonna forever haunt me the turn that I took all that threat off. I wish I done damage. I think it was worth it though.
Point.
To the card.
Point to the card. So if unbreakable thread. So unbreakable thread is a forced response saying that after the active enemy activates against you, discard this. Discard 1 ally support or support. Okay, no, actually we're fine. I'm sorry. I just read that as upgrade. So I think regardless, it'll be fine. Because I can discard a different support, and I don't want to discard the card that I just played, which will help me defend again. So okay. So in that case, okay, so trying to think. So we've got there. I think you will be fine to flip if you want. It'll be me. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, so if we have one more turn after this goes on to win, I think we may be able to do that. So I guess
Like, maybe
that's
I
our
could have
question. Yeah.
Should I flip? Because I would have more cards. I'll draw 6 and I could have gotten one from, but I'm gonna deck too. I only have 5 cards left. So if I stay on this side, I won't deck.
You only have 5 cards left. So it is when your deck runs out, not when you would need to draw a next one.
That's fucking where do I write the letter to? Ass shit.
So okay, so
there is swearing a lot on this channel, right?
yeah, sure.
Mildly.
On YouTube, I checked that is not made for children.
I just said too many.
Okay, so
I will then for sure. I mean, I guess I was gonna discard this card. I have 5 cards left and I draw 5. I have 1, so I could not.
Okay.
I could hold on to it.
I'm thinking that maybe the fun thing to do is to flip up or flip down. I may flip down 2. And I think then we flip up next turn and we go for it. Can we do 24 damage?
Probably.
That's kind of what I'm thinking because
Especially if I draw 6, maybe. All right, so if we're doing that, I'm gonna retroactively flip her.
Yeah, let's flip her. I think this will be fun, right? It'll come down to the wire. It'll be a good story if we lose anyway. So, okay. So in that case,
so this wasn't an attack or threat, so I didn't get to draw it.
Okay, so it stays on the top.
Okay.
Okay. Bold strategy. Josh loves it. Let's do it then. Okay, so I'm going to discard Rapid Response and Guardians of the Galaxy to play Root Stomp. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. I'm going to deal it to the hood. So down to 19. I am then going to attack for 2 on the hood, taking him down to 18. Okay. I will flip over to Alter Ego. I will exhaust Fertile Ground to place 3 growth counters on Groot and draw a card. Oh, we may be able to do it.
I didn't know you were gonna do so much damage this round.
Next round I'll do at least 10. So okay, so let's just see. This will be fun. Okay, so let's stand up. We'll go into the villain phase. I discard that. 1.
I'm discarding
2, 4.
So I only have 5 and I have to draw 6. So I'm already doing that. Do we resolve that card first or do I finish drawing and that'll be added to my?
Yeah, that will be added and we'll resolve it at the end of the villain phase.
Okay.
So I also get 1. So
good.
This is going to be crazy.
I approve.
Oh my goodness.
Next time I'm back, we should try the harder one that you were going to have us do.
Okay. Yeah.
Extra level.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
I gotta say, all the people that shit talk sleeves, shuffling with sleeves is like night and day.
It's so much better. It is so much better.
Then I get 1 more.
Okay, if we survive this villain phase, I think we win. So, no pressure or anything, but okay. So starting out, we'll place 3 onto the main scheme, which will take us up to 8 or 15 out of 16. The the hood is going to scheme against you for 3 plus 3, so that's 6. But we cap out at 16, and so we'll move on to the next round. And then you have to choose and discard an ally, support, or upgrade you control.
I don't have any of that.
Perfect. And then, but you do get a face down.
I have Gamora. That's all. I've never played anything.
Nice.
I've only went like so aggro.
Okay, crime state. Choose 1 set aside modular encounter set at random, and then shuffle it into the encounter deck. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme, and then each player has to resolve the Hood's foul play ability. Alrighty. Need a 1 through 4. This, you both have an extra encounter card. This is gonna be epic one way or another. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alrighty, Meg. 1 through 4.
The very bottom.
The very bottom.
Yeah.
We've got Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I love their music.
That's so funny. Some of these.
Okay. There's 1 acceleration token, and we're resolving the Hood's foul play ability. So the Hood's foul play ability says discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Deal the first card discarded this way that does not belong to the Hood encounters that to yourself as a face down encounter card. So for you get a boomerang as a face down encounter card.
Okay.
And for me, I get beast mode as a face down encounter card. Okay. This comes in with 6. 2, 4, 6. And the Hood is scheming against me for 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay. So we're at 11. And we've got 2 more coming in. So we're at 13. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Okay. So we're at 13 on the main scheme.
It had to be exciting.
It had to be exciting, and it is. And you're resolving 4 cards. I'm resolving 3. So this will be fine. Uh-oh. Seems like I lost connection.
I hear you and see you.
Yeah. There's a network error. Please try again. Let me go to be right back. I'm on 2 computers. I think we're back. I think everything's okay. It's not telling me that we're not connected anymore. So I think we're okay.
I keep feeling secretly outed when my hands go near here because you can see how much cat hair is just all over this. It's disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
It's so gross. From far away you can't tell, but from close up, it's
yeah.
a furry.
That's great.
She's I have like a Boo. Oh, you can't even see her. I have like a Boo stuffed beanbag.
Yeah.
Boo from Mario. And she sleeps in the middle of it.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
So this morning I have 2 cats, and I walked into our room like this afternoon, and my one cat, I just hear him like kind of like he has this like adorable like whiny cry. And I just hear that, and I like look around, and like he's like my wife's like suitcase is sitting on the floor, and his head just like pops out. He was just like sleeping in it, and like runs. I was like, well, that was adorable.
Mifa, she's like an Australian Shepherd mix, so she's very fluffy, and we got a ton of snow, and it's been so cute. She just loves it that she's laying down and like rolling around on her back in it and stuff. It's so cute.
That's adorable.
Very happy.
Alrighty, you want to see if we win or lose this thing?
I think we're gonna win.
I think we're gonna win.
We already resolved all of those things. Nothing happened. We're now at the next step. Don't worry, guys.
Oh, okay. So when revealed, you're an alter ego. Each criminal enemy in play schemes, and so we're adding 1, and then the Hood is going to scheme for 3 plus a boost is 0. So we're up to 17 out of 20.
Did we lose right away when it hits 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's fine.
Okay. Then we've got the hood schemes. No, I think we just lost.
Wait, maybe I can react to it? No, I can't.
No. The hood schemes. Hood schemes for 3 plus 2 is 5. We move on. No.
Ugh.
2 indirect damage, and then what do we have here? Oh yeah, no, we were screwed. the hood schemed 5 times that round. So I think regardless, we would have been done.
Yeah. I think that one turn where we did do a lot of thwarting, I wonder if we had decided like 2 turns earlier to go aggro, if we made it before this turn.
Yeah, when we took 10 off of that. Kill him anyways. Josh says kill him anyways. Want to just kill him anyways? That'd be fun. We've got.
Try. I don't know if we could, but I think we probably could.
Yeah, let's try. Like, why not? It'll be fun. Okay, so.
Oh wait, we were both tough that round.
No.
Oh, that doesn't even matter.
Was last round. The tough was last round, unfortunately.
That doesn't even do anything for that.
Okay, so the hood schemes, we resolve foul play. Blood makes the grass go. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to the villain, or it's going to gain surge. So you have the shocker as a minion.
Great.
You have boomerang as a minion. And then you take 2 indirect damage. So you take 2 damage.
Okay, well, I live.
That's good. Then the hood schemes. We resolve. So you can exhaust your alter ego to remove this obligation from the game, or you can discard 2 events from your hand.
What is the first option? I can tap her.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Okay.
Whatever.
We got beast mode. So when a stunned or friendly character would take any amount of damage, increase that by 1. And then when revealed, stun a character you control and confuse a character you control. So we will stun and confuse Martin next. Okay. Now it's my turn. No shame in that loss. The first turn was ridiculous. It was insane.
But I think like you had to teach me a bit through this again. Like, you had to remind me stuff. So I think
we'll get them next time. Yeah, we'll get them next time. Okay, so let's do it. Just because I do want to see what this turn is. Let's see how much damage we can actually do to him.
I think we can do it.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
So I'm going to exhaust fertile ground to draw a card and place 3 growth counters on Groot. Okay, I will flip up to hero mode. And I'm going to discard a reinforced suit and a rapid response and a entangling vines to play Drax, which allows me to draw a card. I'm going to play a strength for I am Groot. So deal damage equal to the number of growth counters on Groot. So that's 9.
Wow.
And then Drax is going to attack for 3. Groot will attack for 2. Okay, can you do 3 damage?
Yeah, for sure. I think. I don't even actually know, but like technically no, but maybe. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I can maybe take this. I can't. And then I will do this one to try to look for another attack card. Okay.
Nice.
Now I can do it. Because I can play a thwart too.
Good. Sweet.
All right. I will flip her over. I will play this one with this card to do 2 damage and 1 thwart.
Nice.
And then I will play this to thwart for 3.
Do the last damage. There you go. We would have won if we ignored the loss.
I also drew Angela at the end. And she wouldn't have helped much at all, but I love her. I'm happy. Like she was like the very last card in my deck.
Yeah. I had like my building cards were at the very bottom of my deck too, which was not the thing that you want.
Yeah. Well, because she's new to me. Like I looked through it, but I didn't like super look at her cards. And I got a bunch of skills at the end, and I was like, oh, that's useful now. At the end.
So Josh wants to know if the next time is now. I don't know what your time looks like. That's fine. Well,
I think I couldn't start only because I didn't eat dinner before this.
Yeah, that's fine. And I also
every time I see these sleeves, I'm wearing something different next time. This is awful.
And I know that D20 is streaming at 8:30, so I don't want to run into that. And so next time will be soon. We have to do this again soon, Meg.
Yeah.
So and
I'm interested in a redemption arc for sure.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be an epic redemption arc. So
I really want to play Scarlet Witch, but I would be interested in playing Gamora again first, just to if we want to try the same matchup, just to see.
Yeah.
I think we can do it. I think it was just
I think we can. I think we absolutely can. It'll be a good time.
This was a lot more fun though. It was a lot more engaging than the intro.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Rhino is